It's Weekend Deal, your favorite friendly, top-notch weekend breakfast show where we tackle things that impact us so that we learn how to do it right, we get more information, and there's a lot that you can also learn. This show is not over. Something extraordinary is right here for you, and that's how we meet, greet, and welcome Nick Agule. He's the group head at Citizens Charity Raffle. Nick, it's been quite some time. How are you doing?
Very well. It's nice meeting you again, Thelma. We're doing this before COVID sent us back.
Thelma and patience.
So we're back here, and congratulations on the new studio.
Oh, super, isn't it?
This is international. Yes. This is of international standards compared to where we were at the other side.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Trust NTA now.
Yes.
We saw what we needed to share with the world, and we said, yes,
keep growing.
Let's do this in a phenomenal way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you have for us today? What's up?
Okay, so I'm here to showcase Citizens Charity Raffle to Nigeria. And first and foremost, I want to show the legal instruments that have set us up. So here we have our Corporate Affairs Commission registration certificate. And then here we have the presidential approval for what we are doing. And then here we have the license. So we have obtained the license as approved by the President of Nigeria to do what we are doing. And then what are we doing? What we are doing is that we are providing a platform for Nigerians to donate to charity. Okay. So take it that, assuming there are 1 million Nigerians, each with 200 naira in their hand, what can they do with 200 naira? Buy granules, buy piece of fish, small airtime. That's the kind of thing they will do. But if the 1 million of them put their 200 naira together in a basket, that becomes 200 million naira. With 200 million naira, you can then do boreholes, you can do schools, you can do hospitals, you can do agriculture, so you can do sustainable development projects.
Really?
When they put the money together. Yeah.
But exactly how do you want to carry out this wonderful project you just mentioned? And how are we going to put our 200 naira in that bowl, that wonderful bowl that is going to give us roads and all that?
And why should the bowl be with you anyway?
And why should the bowl be with you, Mr.
Why don't you bring the bowl? We can do.
Why don't you bring the bowl here? Let's all do it together.
Okay, so beautiful question. First and foremost, how are we going to put the money in the bowl?
Yes.
Here, as you can see on my shirt, we have our portal, citizensraffle.org. If you visit that site, you will see how to put the 200 naira in the bowl. And you put the 200 naira in the bowl by buying a ticket. And the ticket costs 200 naira. And when you are buying the ticket, you will select your 6-letter code from a list of 52 letters that will give you. And that becomes your ticket code. Next week, Saturday, we're back here on Weekend Deal, live on all NTA stations at 8 a.m., where we're going to make the draws.
Okay.
So from the same 52 letters that we gave you to select your 6, we're going to, on live TV, put them in a basket here, check them thoroughly, and pick 6. If the 6 that are picked next week, Saturday, match the ones that you picked when you were buying your ticket, we have ₦1 million on the table to empower you financially.
Where are the tickets?
Really?
Where are the tickets?
Okay, so this is a win-win.
Yes.
Even while we put that 200 naira towards national development in a charitable fashion, we can also glean something if our numbers are lucky.
Thelma, you are just in the spirit. You understand this thing well.
This is amazing. Patience.
So what is happening is this. When that 200 naira comes in the big basket, there are 4 subsidiary baskets we have created where the total money will go into. The first basket is for the federal government. Because by the instrument setting us up, there's a share of that 200 naira that must go to the National Lottery Trust Fund.
Okay. Interesting.
So we'll give the federal government its own share. The second basket is where we empower individuals financially. And that is where that 1 million naira will come from. The third basket is where we pay the cost of running the scheme. Well, we have employed people, we have offices, we're doing adverts and all of that. Then the fourth basket is where the charity basket is. And that is where the money will be coming out to do the farms, the agriculture, the bridges, the water, the electricity in Nigeria.
Interesting.
Coming from 200 naira that Nigerians should have just
used to eat granuts and
buy fish,
fish.
Those very nice fish dishes, if well prepared. This is phenomenal. You already know it yourself.
Yes.
And by authenticating it the way you have, it's a convincing dimension for Nigerians, because we've had things like this that they sounded so interesting when they were spoken about, but then at the end of the day,
trust issues. I mean,
now the good news here is that Tema, as you know, this is not the first time we're doing this. In 2019, we obtained a permit, which is just for 1 year, to try what we are trying to do. And we were live on NTA consecutively for 3 draws until COVID sent all of us packing into 2020. Because remember, the first draw was in December of 2019.
Yes.
Then 2 more draws in 2020, and COVID sent us packing. What we have done now is that we went back to the National Lottery Regulatory Commission. We now upgraded our license. We now have a license, no longer a permit. And as you can see, the license is for 10 years. So it's starting in 2023 to 2033. So throughout the time,
you're a patriot.
Throughout the time we did this, we did 8 draws under the permit session. There was no issue that we had. The people that were to be empowered financially were all paid. Indeed. If there were issues, the National Lottery Regulatory Commission will not reissue us a 10-year license.
Obviously. Yes. But you sound like a patriot. You talk like a patriot. Are you a patriot?
I am a patriot. I believe in Nigeria. I am a Nigerian because, you see, as you see me now, I am retired. I used to work in the oil industry. I worked in the oil industry in Nigeria and abroad. I worked for 3 of the top 4 oil companies in the world. And at my retirement, I made a pact with God. I said, up to the point of my retirement, I was working for myself and for my family. I want to dedicate the rest of the life that God gives me to work for humanity. And Nigeria is where I am. And there is a reason God made me a Nigerian. And I'm contributing in my own little way, in my own little corner, to make Nigeria better.
By the way, maybe because of the cause you're pursuing, it don't look anything like somebody who has retired.
Well, I'm 57 years old. I'll be 58 in March.
Proudly, that is good.
Yes.
That is good.
What I'm taking away from what you're saying today, you are inspiring everybody, not just to be a part of this your gallant and phenomenal project, but also to continue to believe in Nigeria, that there are good people here who mean well for this country.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Please, again, run us through how we can be part of that. Just run us through how we can be part of this.
the first and foremost, you can only donate that 200 naira to this cause online. So we don't have paper ticket because we know if we produce paper ticket, they will be counterfeited. So if you have access to the online, you go to citizensraffle.org, and the way to donate is there. It's very seamless. The other alternative is that you call our numbers, which is 01-880-0019, and our help desk will also sell you a ticket. We have also created agencies. So if you want to make money, without having to dress up to go to work, go onto this our site and register yourself as a retailer. And every ticket you sell, you get 20% of the ticket. So if you succeed in selling 50,000 naira worth of ticket, 10,000 is for you. And you are not paying transport. You can be on your bed doing that. So when you go on your Facebook, social media, just say, look, I'm a retailer for Citizen Charity, and your friends can be calling you from Sokoto, from Ibadan, from Port Harcourt, sell me a ticket. They put money in your account, you sell them a ticket, 20% is for you. And if you actually market and get another retailer to be your sub-retailer, If they are selling tickets, you'll be getting 10% of
Now,
what
this
they are
is
selling.
weight creation. But
Yeah.
does it have to be just 200 naira? The tickets are strictly 200 naira.
The ticket
you can't
is
do
200.
You can't
But
do
you can buy as
300.
many
No, you
as
can
you
buy
want.
as many tickets.
Yes,
Yes.
each
Can buy as
ticket
many as
is
you want.
200.
200.
I just wanted to be
So
sure.
that every
Yeah.
Nigerian
Yes.
can be a
Afford,
part of
can be
nation
part of-
building
Nation
and have
building.
that sense of
Yes.
belonging.
Yes.
It's phenomenal.
And you know, the thing is that, you know, like I said, I worked in the oil industry, so I worked for an international oil company for 9 years in London. This thing you see here is nothing that I thought about or some kind of revelation or dream. This is a direct copy of the UK National Lottery.
Lottery. Oh, I was
Okay.
going to even
I'm
say
just
that.
bringing it home.
Yes, yes.
Because the UK National Lottery, anybody can Google and see it. They
Yes.
raise, on average, 300 million pounds weekly for charitable work.
Wow.
And that's just what I'm bringing back
Wow.
home. Yes.
It was great of you to do that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nigerians will come on board.
Yes.
And you can buy as many tickets as possible.
I am a believer already.
Tell us again where you
Thank you.
said they can reach you. It says
They can
Citizens
reach us on
Raffle.
www.citizensraffle.org.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Citizen Raffle.
Raffle.org. Yes.
We thank you for
Thank you
coming
so
to
much,
share with us
Mr.
today,
Nick.
Mr. Nick Agule.
Agule.
Fantastic.
much.
Group head of
Citizens.
Citizens Charity Raffle.
We have our shirts we want to give you.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. Where are they?
Madam, would you bring our shirts so that we can give our
Okay,
presenters?
but we'll get the shirts after the show.
Okay, after the show.
yes.
Okay, no
For
problem.
now,
Thank you so
it's time
much.
Okay,
to
it's all
spend
right.
some time with Godwin. We're at the peak of the program with this phenomenal gist that Mr. Nick has brought.